In a desperate attempt to stay alive a few days longer, the elderly woman cruelly knocked out her own front teeth. She then went to her daughter-in-law and claimed her teeth were falling out naturally, insisting she only needed a little food each day. Afterward, she even went outside to brag about it. It turned out there was a brutal local custom. When parents turned 60, if they hadn't died yet, their sons were expected to carry them up into the mountains and abandon them. The reason? To save enough food for the rest of the family to survive the winter. But what the old woman hadn't expected was that she was only 59. Her daughter-in-law had already begun treating her poorly. When the old woman tried to stoke the fire, her daughter-in-law snatched the stick from her hand. It was clear she was now considered useless in this household. When she tried to grind soybeans, her daughter-in-law again took over aggressively. That's when the old woman realized they were trying to force her out, up the mountain. To spare her son from the burden of making the decision, she volunteered to go herself.
Go.
Her son, Andrew, was devastated by her words, but his wife reminded him that this was the village's custom. If they broke the rule, the entire family could suffer consequences. Trapped by tradition, Andrew could only cry softly, helpless and heartbroken. The day to go up the mountain arrived quickly. Before they left, the old woman took her daughter-in-law to a secluded stream and revealed a hidden supply of trout, enough to feed the whole family through the winter. She warned her never to tell anyone else about it. Then she invited a respected village elder to perform a solemn farewell ceremony. There were strict rules. No one could see them leaving the house. No talking was allowed once they were on the mountain, and Andrew was not to look back on the return journey. After the ceremony, one of the elders pulled Andrew aside and told him privately that the mountain path was extremely steep. If he ran out of strength on the way, it was acceptable to just let the person roll off halfway up. Andrew was stunned. Hearing such heartless words from a respected elder completely shattered his worldview. Before they set out, the old woman was folding her clothes when she heard crying outside. She opened the door and found an elderly man from the village, 1 year older than her, sobbing. He, too, was supposed to be taken up the mountain that night. Not wanting to die, he had run away from home. But sadly, his son had tracked him down and was dragging him back, tied up. Compared to him, the old woman's choice to go willingly seemed noble. To avoid running into others, she instructed her son to carry her up the mountain in the middle of the night.